125,000 boxes of Monarch First Edition were printed. Let's open one of them. Hi friends, welcome back to Nearly Sane Games. I'm Neil, and today we have a very special box opening. I'm going to open up this first edition of Monarch. Now, a lot of people are down on the print run numbers that have come out, and 125,000 was too many for first edition, blah, blah, blah. And I don't really care. When I started playing Flesh and Blood, I started after the Crucible craze had come out. Crucible boxes were running up to $1,000 a box. I was able to get some Welcome to Wraith and some Arcane Rising Unlimited boxes, and opening those were fun. But Monarch was really my first chance to get in at the ground level and be able to get a hold of some of those great cold foils that I've heard all about, and to open some first edition product. And I was able to, before Monarch released, I was able to get a hold of 3 boxes of Monarch First Edition. One of those was from the TCG Player package. I was able to finally get through one of those times and order one of those packages. One of those was from a purchase through a certain New York store that did not necessarily fulfill my full order, but I did manage to get 1 box of first edition from them. And one of them was an overpriced box that I purchased from some big store. So I opened 2 of those boxes, and one of those boxes is in an acrylic case up here. But I haven't had a lot of opportunity to open this product. I've opened a lot of Unlimited, but very little of the first edition. So this is kind of special to me, and I kind of find it as a bit of a nostalgic trip to be able to open this, and let's do it. Let's see what we got. All right, let's take a look and see what we got here. First off, I've got a few cold foils in from Monarch. I got a cold foil Stubby Hammerers with my pre-release, which was a lot of fun. It was nice. It was cool to get a cold foil there. My first box, I managed to get a cold foil Hooves of the Shadow Beast. I've enjoyed having this for my commoner deck. Thought that was a lot of fun. And I did manage to pull a legendary cold foil Vestige of Soul. So all of these are fun. I'm not looking to get anything in particular out of this box. I just figured it would be fun to open and get another chance to open some first edition. And these packs are so cool with the light and the shadow. I really enjoyed the look of these packs, the golden flavoring of them. These are really a lot of fun for me. Like I said, I've opened a lot of these in Unlimited. I actually have a full set of everything in Unlimited, but it's really a lot of fun still to open, and I really like the artwork in this. First foil is Adrenaline Rush. You have some Hooves of the Shadow Beast, Writhing Beast Hulk, and right off the bat, we start off with a majestic Arclight Sentinel and our token. So I only have, these are crinkly. I only have the 3 cold foils, and I have none of the extended arts, so any of that would be a fun pickup. Here is our second foil, the Enigma Chimera. So cool having the illusionist, seeing the illusionist stuff come on board. Gallantry Gold, and a Tremor of Irathiel, and a Sleeping Shadows. I really liked the. I liked a lot of the heroes. I wasn't a big fan of Chain, because I didn't like playing against him. But I've played Levia. I played Prism. I played. Oh, there's a foil talisman. This was a big deal at one point because of the secret message that you could read in there. So foil talismans were being spec'd on a lot. That's fun to finally get one of those. Yeah, but I played Prism, Levia, and Bolton was really my first character that I kind of did anything with. So I've had a lot of fun with this set. One of these days I will play Chain. But the original Blood Tribute art, which I think is fantastic. Really enjoy that. And across the line, good old Bolton there. Ebb and Fold, Endless Maw, and a Writhing Beast Hulk. And there's our girl, Levia. I feel like as time goes on, people will come back to the set and will enjoy opening it and getting back to some of these old cards. Beautiful foil Endless Maw for us. There's the Stubby Hammerers. Another Endless Maw and a Soul Shield. A very powerful defense reaction. I'm still interested, as we move on to PvE, to build a yellow Bolton build that can take advantage of the library. Because the library is a light card. That's our foil, a very dark foil Yinty Yanty. You can barely see the foiling on his hand there. Because I believe that Bolton was also designed to use not only Vestige of Soul, but the Great Library of Solana as well. And I would be curious, especially in a PvP or a PvE build, to see how that would work. And he can fetch it too, which is very interesting. There's a Shadow Brute action for us. Unworldly Bellow. An Ironhide plate. These Ironhide armors have become pretty popular. And there's a Mark of the Beast. Another majestic for us. The plate equipment is especially popular in Commoner, where you can get a lot of blocking power out of a few resources. There's a pretty Herald of Tenacity, yellow. Always good for Prism. Blood Drop Brocade. Valiant Thrust, excellent card for Bolton. And a Mutated Mass. I probably have more Mutated Masses than any of the other Majestics. I don't know if that was supposed to be a super rare and just kind of got upgraded, or how that works. Remember, Monarch was actually the first set that was developed as well. Seeping Shadows with that eerie foil. That's kind of cool. And a Halo of Illumination. Oh, that's a foil. Foil pile. Seek Horizon and a Captain's Call. Captain's Call, a card I really like a lot. I think it has a lot of versatility and can do a lot of cool things. Let's start with Pulping. It's a pretty cool card. An Ironhide Gauntlet, a Glisten, and a Battlefield Blitz. Battlefield Blitz was one of those cards that I wasn't too happy with initially, but that Go Again does some really great things. Arcanic Crackle. Oh, Runeblade. Have you ever been fair? Whoop! And there's our cold foil. Gallantry Gold. That is interesting. The closest arm, just the arms are cold foiled. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, that's our cold foil. That's pretty neat. We'll leave that right there. Ironhide Helm. Rise Above, and there's a Tear Limb from Limb. Majestic. Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of fun with this set. Spears of Surreality I've used in my recent Commoner deck, and can do some crazy things on the right turn. And there's our foil Void Wraith. Dreamweavers, that's a pretty card. Phantasmify and Unhallowed Rites. I love the Lunar Tide Plunderer. And a Rising Solar Tide. More Stubby Hammerers. Soul Harvest. This is a nasty card when it can go off. And a Plow Through. And there's our girl Levia in all of her adult glory. I hope in the future we see more Shadow and Light heroes. I think it'd be interesting to expand these pools. There's another Blood Tribute. Ah, there's the foil Blood Tribute. Very nice. I do like this art more than the other one. There's some Ironhide Legs, Invigorating Light, and Soul Reaping. Got our Soul Harvest and our Soul Reaping. Got to get all of those. I do have a lot of those. And a Rise Above foil. Not much on the card, but I do like the art. I think that's pretty cool. Blood Drop Arcade, Pulping, and an Endless Maw. Chain. Chain was the boogeyman for so long. He is always a hassle. And very frustrated with the Chain meta. If he got to turn 8, he wins. And having him get to turn 8, not very difficult. Let's see here. A Boneyard Marauder. Ironhide Gauntlet. Unhallowed Rites, and a red Captain's Call. I think the art, I really enjoy the Shadow and Light art motifs and the differences between them. I just think this set is really a beautiful set. And if you're upset about the print run, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, look at Seeds. I hate Seeds, but man, that art is cool. I mean, if you're upset, look at this. I mean, come on. A foil Genesis. That is an amazing looking card. I mean, how cool is that? Come on. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to open Monarch. A lot of people think Monarch is done. I think that a resurgence will come. And there'll be a time where you'll look back on this poorly foiled Yinty Yanty and say, hey, that wasn't so bad. Well, that card is, but maybe the set's not. There's a Tome of Torment. All right. Down to about 4 packs left. Love the Wartune Herald. I do enjoy playing Prism a little bit, especially in Pauper, where her heralds are not popped very often. It's a good time. Smash with Big Tree. This card I liked in the beginning, and the lack of block is really, really a bad problem. I mean, look at this. Look at that amazing foiling on that. I love that card, especially in foil. Very cool. And there's another Arclight Sentinel. Well, for Majestics, we didn't do too bad with this box. Just a common cold foil, but that's okay. Here's another foil Seeds. Very cool. And a Hooves, Battlefield Blitz, and a Howl from Beyond. All right, last pack. If you're not real excited about opening a Monarch, I can understand. We've been through a lot lately, but I do enjoy this and have had a good time with this set. And if you're not that high on that, I suggest at some point later maybe come back to it, because I've really enjoyed this set, and I think it's fun to open up another first edition box. I didn't get to open very many of these, but again, it was the first set that I got to open. So that means something to me, and that makes this very enjoyable, very special for me. So until next time, I'm Neil, and you've been watching Nearly Sane Games.